of friendship with Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is, Pastor Haynes. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, man. Have a great day.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, this segment is being brought to you by Indeed. Life is a marathon, not a sprint unless you're hiring. Fortunately, Indeed has great tools to help speed up that hiring process. So visit Indeed.com/credit. All right, let's take a look at the front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm Eva Marcille here with a quick look at your front page news. Yesterday, the police chief of Minneapolis testified against former officer Derek Chauvin in his trial for murder and manslaughter of George Floyd. The chief said that Chauvin's kneeling on Floyd's neck was, quote, in no way, shape, or form a part of the department's policy or training. A training officer and the doctor who pronounced Floyd dead also testified yesterday. Meanwhile, 6 family members were killed in Allen, Texas, in an apparent murder-suicide yesterday morning. Police say 2 brothers made a pact to kill 4 relatives and themselves. So sad. Meanwhile, in international news, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a law yesterday that will allow him, Ricky, to potentially remain in power until 2036. Oh, my. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what you got in sports?
We got another champion, ladies and gentlemen, NCAA champs over in the men's side of college hoops. The Baylor Bears knocked off Gonzaga 86-70. It was never close. This game, man, Baylor treated Gonzaga like they was a JV squad, man. It was, man, from the tip, it was, man, they was talking noise. It was a fun, entertaining game to watch. But, man, Baylor, you could tell they had a chip on their shoulder. They had a chip on their shoulder, man. First men's national championship for Baylor. So congratulations to the Bears out there in Waco, Texas. Former NBA great Paul Pierce, a.k.a. The Truth, allegedly fired from ESPN, Rick Dog, just days after Pierce posted a video of him smoking a blunt surrounded by half-naked women twerking in the background. So
what? You can't do that, bruh.
You can't, bro. You can't. Come on, Paul. And your nickname is The Truth? Like, come on, man. Last but not least, man, former NBA star Hubert Davis has been named the new head basketball coach for University of North Carolina, replacing the legend Roy Williams, who recently retired. Hubert Davis played for the Tar Heels back 1988 through 1992. He will be the first black head coach in UNC men's basketball history. So big up to Hubert Davis. That's what I got for sports right now. Gary with the T. What's up, man?
All right, y'all. American Idol judge Katy Perry, y'all, she is speaking out, saying some things that a lot of women are kind of like agreeing with. Some people saying, oh, we don't know about this. But she recently welcomed y'all her beautiful daughter, little Daisy Dove, in late August. And, you know, she said that her she has a lot on her to-do list these days. She said, you know, being a mom and, you know, being a judge on American Idol, you know, her mommy duties have taken over her daily routine while commenting on contestants. But one thing she said that some women agreed and some women say, well, we don't know. She said now that she's a mother and working extremely hard doing all these different jobs, she said she barely has enough time to shave her legs. She said she hasn't shaved her legs on it since August. And some people are saying, well, girl, is that, you know, something that you should tell the world? But she said it's a hard thing to do because being a mother, trying to be a judge on American Idol and doing all other type of things, that's just something that's hard for her to do. So I was wondering, I mean, Eva, you're a recent mom. Is that a hard thing for a woman to do, to shave her legs?
I'm not a recent mom. I'm a 3 times over mom. So, yes, when you are a mother, especially a new mom, time management is difficult, and the neglect usually happens on yourself. Your nails, your hair, your shaving. So that is very typical.
But y'all don't do all that when y'all go and get the Brazilian wax? Don't they shave the leg, do the legs too?
Don't nobody get waxed no more, Ricky.
You take
get
a shower
They
when
don't?
you shave. When you shave, you take a shower at the same time. You don't take a shower.
But when you have a child,
But
you
y'all
have
shave
about,
y'all legs in the shower, but then y'all go and go somewhere else to get the Brazilian wax.
Right, yeah.
But when
Okay.
you have a new baby, you don't have time to do any of that. You barely have time to shower.
Well, I guess I wouldn't know. So okay.
That ain't been. Well,
It's quick to
congratulations.
shave. It take me like 5 seconds to shave my leg. I guess
But if
'cause
you
I ain't
have
that
a
hairy.
baby that's crying in the other room, or you have a good 10 minutes to shower, you're going to prioritize washing your hair before shaving. That is very common for
What
a new
about your
mom.
butt?
You shave your butt?
No, you said
what about
washing
your
your
brother
hair.
shave
What
all
about
the
washing
time?
your butt?
I mean, if you're going to wash your hair, you're obviously in the shower. But I mean,
Yeah,
the
but-
take time it takes to shave, no. That's not a priority for
Put
him.
some
hair
hair
come
on and
before your
scrape it
butt.
off. Answer the butt part, please, Eva.
What about the butt?
Well, Brad keeps
What
saying,
do
do
you
you not
wanna
have
know
time
about
to
the
clean your
butt,
butt?
Gary?
Come on, take a shower. Take a good hot shower.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Ricky. Take a good hot shower, rinse your face, rinse your hair, and get out.
Nah.
Right.
All right, the color today, y'all, is a beautiful spring color. My color today, y'all, is orange peel. On the high end, you say orange peel, and on the low, you say beautiful orange. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The Walking Dead is getting ready to take a final bow in August, y'all. That's right. The zombie drama is returning for the last time, August 22nd. The 11th and final season of The Walking Dead will launch for the first time ahead of the Halloween season. There will be 24 episodes, essentially 1.5 seasons. Stars Norman Reedus as Daryl and Melissa McBride as Carol. It will be spun off into their own, as yet an untitled series. So we'll see what happens with that, but we gonna miss that show. When I first saw that show, I thought it was crazy, like people walking around there, but that show has lasted for a good long time. So it had a great run. And in other news, y'all, some of DMX's children flew into New York yesterday to visit their dad in ICU. Family sources say that his condition remains unchanged and dire. He's still on life support, and there is little brain activity from overdosing last Friday. X's children were able to see him at one time due to COVID regulations. I'm glad they even got to see him, because the COVID people at the hospitals they have been letting people in and stuff. So I'm glad they did get to see him, and they got up close to him and stuff. Meanwhile, y'all, his fans and family also gathered outside of White Plains Hospital for a prayer vigil, and among those in the crowd were his fiance Desiree, his ex-wife Tashira Simmons, Yadira Borrego, who also has children with him, along with the support outside the hospital. Workers on the inside have also joined in on the spirit of the event by standing in the windows holding up an X sign. Oh man, we sending prayers out to his family and his friends and everybody.
Brad, did you know him?
Yeah, man. He gave us some good music too. X is the man. Everybody prayed like X when he prayed.
Yeah, Brandon, I use They Don't Know as my exit song when I perform. Like, that is like my go-to. But
Yes.
I have always wanted to meet DMX, and I absolutely love him. He's one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, he's a good dude too. He's a good dude. I hate this. Let's just continue to keep him in our prayers, y'all.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Akon is getting ready to build a city in Uganda by 2036. Reports say that Akon is preparing to build a cryptocurrency-based city in Uganda, his second planned futuristic city in the continent of Africa. According to Revolt, the amenities and the cost of construction have not been disclosed yet, but the city will operate on Akon's Acoin currency. Come on, for money in your own name. We're going to wrap up the hot spot right there.
He got his own money.
Yeah.
Lisa, you need to hit the jackpot.
Alien.
He got his own money.
Take a chance. Say it, Rock T.
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news that you absolutely positively cannot use. And y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It is really you. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for comedian extraordinaire Special K.
Special K.
Man, that was a quick applause. What happened? People just clap real quick and stop.
Getting ready.
Rock. They clap real quick and just stopped abruptly.
Wow.
Golly. That was disrespectful. All right, look. But you know what, Rock? People get hoodwinked and bamboozled. Why? Because they don't pay attention to the red flags. All right? This segment right here is called Never Trust or You Can't Trust It. Dave, give me some appropriate music for things that you cannot trust. Turn down a little bit. Hey. All right. Things you cannot trust, Rock. You can't trust a porn actress with a 90-day rule. You can't trust a cockeyed optometrist.
Ophthalmologist.
Yeah, optometrist. You can't trust a tattoo artist with a nervous condition. You can never trust a person that got fired from the unemployment office. You can't trust a T-Mobile salesperson that has a cricket phone. You can't trust a mechanic with squeaky brakes. You can't trust a blind basketball coach. Really? You can't trust a dentist with missing back teeth. You can't trust a blind chick that wear fake eyelashes. How about a Muslim selling final calls and weed?
Right.
You can't trust a Korean pet store that also sells beef patties. You can't trust a masseuse that eats gassy foods. You can't trust a car salesman that you met waiting with you at the bus stop. You can't trust a skydiving instructor with narcolepsy.
I can't trust you with this segment. That's why we go into commercial.
Oh. You know what? How about a faith healer on dialysis? You can't trust that. A marriage proposal in a swingers club. No. An airline pilot that plays practical jokes.
Don't stop, K. Don't stop.
A proctologist with really long fingers. I ain't finished, Rock.
Man,
you can't trust a mailman with dyslexia.
Gary, what time you doing the tea?
I'll be doing it in about 10 more minutes. So you can't trust a prostitute with a nut allergy. Anyway.
Brad, what you going to be talking about in the hot spot?
Anything. Rihanna.
A dude with one eye who says you need to see things my way.
Movies.
Even what you got in front page.
A lot going on. Coronavirus update.
Oh, wow.
I guess that's the end.
Yes.
It never should have been the beginning. We want to apologize to the listening audience for that garbage.
I'm so sorry to our affiliates.
No
applause or nothing.
Turn like doorknobs.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Really?
If you haven't already ordered the personal pet package, I want you to place that order right now. And then once you're giving the number to the Miracle Prayer Line, I want you to call me for prayer. Let yours truly, Pastor Kearney Thomas, pray the prayer of faith for you, and supernatural miracles that begin to happen for you in your life, in your home. Oh, I feel a miracle. Oh, I feel the anointing of God. Now, you got to move quickly. If you are going to get in this, you got to move quickly. There's 7 of you that I'm talking to you right now. You need a miracle, and you need it in a hurry. You need to be ordering the personal pet package. But you got to move quickly. You got to get in a hurry. This is your time. This is your season. Oh, I feel a miracle. You know, every time I feel like I feel right now, I know God is going to work a miracle for somebody. Somebody's life, somebody's home, somebody's family is getting ready to be changed. And God's going to do it for you. And God's not going to fail me. He's going to cause the miracles to take place. All right, let's go to our first caller on this telecast. Oh, I wish it was you. But you haven't ordered the prayer package yet. And it can't be you until you place that order. All right, let's go to our first caller. Hello, Nancy.
Hello.
Are you ready for your miracles?
Yes, I am.
Nancy, let me ask you a question. Aren't you tired of struggling?
I've been believing the Lord for my stomach. I have gastritis.
Can you feel any of the symptoms of that gastritis right now?
Yeah, I have like esophagus trouble where it backs up into my throat and my stomach.
And you can feel it right now.
Yeah.
I want you to put your hand on your neck.
All right.
Because take a deep breath, man. Did you take that deep breath, Nancy?
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel now. Is it hurting any at all?
Just a tiny bit.
Take another deep breath. God just healed that. Did you feel that, Nancy?
Yeah, I felt it leave.
You felt it leave. I felt it too. God just touched your body and just worked a miracle for you.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tyrese Gibson, y'all. People are not letting this man breathe. They're saying, y'all, that Tyrese got dragged the other night, y'all, on social media because he was commenting about his mother's alcoholism during the Instagram Live. Now, they're saying that the 42-year-old Fast and Furious star, you know, they said he shared, you know, the info more than 1 million web viewers, y'all, who were watching. Now, the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind & Fire, you know, they were going head-to-head on Versus the other night. They're saying, well, Tyrese decided to say, hate that my mother used to drink every day, but she's the reason I know real music. And he wrote that in the chat. And, honey, the Twitter users went on attack to this young man. One of them said, how do we cancel Tyrese's account? Enough is enough. And another one said, Tyrese is the king of oversharing. Then somebody said, if we can get through just one Versus without Tyrese revealing some personal trauma, I would be so grateful, y'all. And then the final one said, you know, it's just, they sick of it. And then somebody said back in December, Tyrese, you know, he asked for prayers for his mama, Priscilla Murray Gibson, during an unnamed health struggle. But people said they sick of it. But is that sharing too much? He was just sharing that his mom, you know, used to drink, and that's what got him to learn like it.
That ain't everybody's business.
Oh.
She might not want that out.
Well, yeah, that's true too. Well, he did it, honey, and you know, people saying they just sick of him. Can he just please, peace be still and rest? So, you know,
not peace be still.
Yes, honey. So we just gotta, you know, keep Tyrese because he was just only trying to help the world to know that, you know, music got him where he is because of his mom. So, but they say, honey, counseling. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. While we praying, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Tamar Braxton. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but Tamar admitted, y'all, that she was homeless. She said, honey, she and her son Logan, honey, were homeless just a few months ago, and nobody knew about it. She said, but, you know, right now she's getting back on her feet. She said, you know, after her divorce from her husband, Vincent Herbert, was finalized, she said her second marriage, she said that was the same year that she broke up with her boyfriend, David, claiming that, you know, honey, that he was violent toward her. Well, now she's saying that, you know, she quit her job on reality show, and she said, like many other celebrities, you know, she had to do something because of the coronavirus, and she was homeless. And she said she and her son Vincent were out in the streets, honey. They were homeless. And she said, but she's letting the world know right now that she said she had no idea what her life would look like a few months ago. She said when she was homeless. So she said, luckily, she and Logan have a beautiful home now. And she posted on social media, y'all. Everybody's excited about it. And she said, trust in God, and He will perform miracles. And she said, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So right. Tamar, yes, Lord. But some people say they thought they saw Tamar downtown Atlanta about a homeless shelter. Her and
no, I'm sure she wasn't. She got a whole lot of family members. Her mom got a house. Tony got a house. Okay. She has places to go. House. She probably just would prefer to be by herself on her own with her son and not staying with nobody, you know.
Really?
But she's got a lot of family. Trina got a house. Like she probably just didn't want to go stay with somebody. Like she, you know, she got good family.
Probably went and got a room, you know, until she got her stuff together.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sure.
You think she said all that. She did all that to say she was homeless. Then when she was probably not homeless, is that what y'all saying?
No,
well, homeless don't necessarily mean.
That just means you don't have a house right now.
Right. That don't mean you necessarily out there on the streets under the viaduct either.
You talking about you seen about a homeless shelter?
No, I didn't. I say somebody said they saw two little bald head people and they thought that was her and her son. So I don't know. I'm just saying. So this is what people were saying.
That's what they said.
I'm leaving.
So we glad that she got a house, honey. Well, if that's the case, then y'all saying that about why all these celebrities? How about they was homeless? Oh, I slept in my car for a year and this and that and the other stuff. So
we all did. Sleeping in your car is different.
Really?
We all slept in our car now, for real, Gary.
I mean, yeah.
Especially when them hotels used to be real nasty. You can go sleep in your car instead. Go in there and take a quick shower.
Yeah. Well, we're glad that Tamar got a place to live now, and she and her son are living comfortably, and everything is okay with her because we love Tamar. We definitely know Tony would not let Tamar live out in the streets, honey. If, a push came to a shove, y'all. So congratulations.
And then it's coronavirus, so you just can't be staying with everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we glad
and
she got
Trina
her
got a
place.
big old beautiful house, child.
What?
A big old beautiful house.
Yeah, well, congratulations to her. And my quick for free story, y'all. Iggy Azalea's revealing y'all that all these men, honey, trying to get in her DM, honey. She's blurred out the names of the famous men who were in her DM. She said one guy with 12 million followers wrote, "You my dream, baby." While another one offered her to cash out $15,000 just to speak with him. So I guess men are getting real desperate these days. Or maybe Iggy Azalea is the ha-ha. So I don't know. So we're just gonna keep
Why
our part.
even discuss? Okay.
Because she said she wanted to be known, honey. So. And I wanted us to tell her who those guys are because they might be married men, honey, want to talk to me.
No, come on now. She was talking about what's his name before, right? The comedian.
Who? Rickey Smiley?
No, not Rickey Smiley. Oh my God, the new
man, that's just dirty.
It's dirty, but y'all gotta watch it, honey, when y'all trying to slip in these girls' DMs.
Dave Chappelle. Wasn't she saying something about Dave Chappelle?
Child, Dave Chappelle. Well, he might want it because his wife is of European descent. So I don't know.
We had did a story or something about that. Yeah, but it was a story or something about that. Maybe she talking about his thing.
Well, we gonna see who he is because she's gonna tell it next week.
We don't tell it. We don't want to know.
The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is orange peel. On the high end, you say orange peel, and on the low, you say beautiful orange. That's your spring color of the day.
All right, y'all, give it up to Gary with the T. All right. Time for the wake-up call. 22 minutes after the hour. Let's go, let's go. Hey.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Eric Shropshire from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'd like to wake up my wife and my children. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Teresa calling from Greenwood, South Carolina. Wake up all my DHEC vaccinators. Get up and let's vaccinate these people. Vaccinate.
What's up? This is the incredible Mike T. calling from Cheltenham, PA. I wanted to wake up my wife, Hope, and my daughter, Ina Louise. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up call to my son, Christopher Jones, in Greenwood, Mississippi. Wake up, wake up.
This is Lola from Hinesville, Georgia. I'm calling to wake up my grandbabies, Addison and Brenton. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I love you, Ricky.
Love you. Thank you. Come on.
Richmond, wake up. And Little Rock, wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brett. All right, family,
Hello?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Do me a favor, put Audrey on the phone.
Who is that?
If you let her know that this is Leo Devlin.
Leo who?
Leo Devlin. I'm calling from Sacklinson's Corporation. We're the parent company that's over there where she's staying at.
Yes.
And I'm looking at an invoice here. I got an invoice here. We're supposed to be cutting her a check for something. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of what it is going on and why we need to be cutting her a check. Is this Audrey?
Yes, this is Audrey.
Okay, now what I'm showing on the write-up sheet here is something about you charging them for some cleanup you did on the toilet that backed up.
Yes.
This had some sewage back up.
Yes.
Now, why do we owe you for that?
Your maintenance guy is not supposed to suck up the water.
The maintenance is to repair it, baby.
They're not. They don't suck up water.
Why would we clean up something that's your fault? Why did it get backed up? First off, let's get down to the bottom of it.
How is it my fault? Like your manager said, Mother Nature. No, don't blame it on me. I'm not Mother Nature.
Was this due to Mother Nature? Was this due to y'all in there shitting and y'all ain't flushing?
We're in there and don't flush.
You gotta flush.
Look, I'm a grown woman. I flush every day.
You gotta, but you don't let them turds pile up.
I flush every day.
You gotta flush.
I don't even put my tampons in the damn toilet. You know that? I don't even put my tampons in the toilet.
Well, you never know with some folks. So watch your tone with me now.
Well, watch your tone with me was saying I gotta flush my shit. now.
We're trying to get to the...
Okay, well, you know, like I said, I don't put my tampons in the toilet, so how you think that I done it?
Maybe your husband, maybe one of them children, maybe one of your baddest children did it.
My baddest children?
Maybe one of your baddest children.
Wait a minute, back up. Who are you? Are you a manager?
Yes, ma'am. I'm one of the people that cut the checks.
But why would a manager talk to me like that?
Because I get tired of people trying to swindle the company.
You know what? I ain't trying to. I got my own business, so I don't swindle nobody, and I don't let nobody swindle me. You know what? You got to talk to me like that. I don't even want to deal with you.
Well,
I'd rather deal with somebody else. Okay?
I'm sorry. Calm down.
Don't tell me my children. Maybe your bad children done that.
Calm down.
No, you need to talk to my lawyer like that. Bye.
Baby, wait, baby. Now talk to me now.
The person you called is no longer on the line.
Let's call her daughter right quick, see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, Tiana.
Uh-huh.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. Is there any way you can call your mom ASAP at the house?
Okay, just a moment.
All right.
Mama. What you doing?
I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm talking to this woman on the phone. Why, what's up?
Audrey, it's a prank call, sweetheart. It's comedian Roy Wood Jr. I'm on the phone with you. Your daughter had us prank call you just now about the maintenance nonsense.
Oh, I'm going to kill her.
I don't know whether you was about to go and shoot somebody.
Oh, I was about to come and find you and shoot you.
And it's just a bad situation.
All right, RoyWoodJr.com. Chicken and waffle mix coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. I ain't
you coming to work? You coming to work?
I ain't coming. No. I ain't coming down all day. Hell no, I ain't coming down all day. No, I ain't coming down all day. Cause you know what? Cause I know what's up.
How do you call in sick every day?
I know what's up. Ain't nobody sick. I feel fine today, son. Ain't nobody sick. I just know what's up. I know what time it is, son. Y'all show me what time it is, son.
What you mean?
I'm in my feeling right now.
Why?
Cause ain't nobody saying nothing about my birthday.
When is your birthday, Blake Tony?
Ain't nobody my friend, I don't know.
Okay, when is your birthday?
Don't nobody even like me, I don't know.
We grown, we don't do birthdays anymore.
Ain't nobody say nothing about my birthday. Ain't nobody say happy birthday, Blake Tony. Ain't nobody say we're gonna have you a little party or something. Ain't nobody bring no cupcakes or nothing.
All right, bro, you don't come to work.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about it, though. Ain't nobody
nothing about what?
Ain't nobody even send me no text.
No text about what?
My birthday.
So I need to text you about your... Okay, when is your birthday?
October 12th.
Hey, man, get off the phone, man. Go on, man. So you're not coming to work today because then nobody say happy birthday to you last October the 12th.
I've been mad ever since. I've been waiting. I've been mad the whole time.
So you'll use that as an excuse not to come to work today?
Yo, and I ain't got no gas.
Why you ain't got no gas, Black Tony?
Because I ain't got my stimulus check.
You what?
I ain't got no stimulus check.
It's rough, man.
It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot.
Yeah, let it out, dog. Let it out.
Dude, I'm just stressed out.
Man, don't hold in your cry. Black men have a problem holding their cry. Let it go, dog.
I said somebody gonna say something about my birthday. Evil brat. Somebody gonna say so.
Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog.
6 months ain't nobody said nothing.
Let it out, dog.
Can't stand none of y'all.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Critics are raving about the new stage play by first-time director Seymour Butts taking the theater world by storm. Audiences can't get enough of You Know You Too Big to Be a Sissy.
Mama, I gotta be who I am. I just need the love of another man.
The story of Alphonse, a 6'4", 260-pound former college football player who comes out the closet to marry his lover and open a high-end store that sells skinny jeans, lightweight sweaters, and glittery sneakers.
Mama understand, baby, but your daddy just can't accept it.
You damn right I won't accept it. You're just too big to be a sissy. Look at you. 6'4", 260 pounds, big, black, and ugly. You ought to be playing for the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens.
You know you too big to be a sissy. The heart-wrenching story of a man and his search for the answer, how big is too big to be a sissy?
Why daddy gotta keep hiding my baby doll shoes and ties?
Cause you got a size 14 foot, You know you too big to be a sissy. Get your tickets now at www.Gems, Rims, and Fashion for Shims. And Chuck's Steakhouse, where we love to put our meat in your mouth.
And stop sitting down when you're peeing.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Fantasia, y'all. We haven't heard from Fantasia in a while. She revealed via Instagram, y'all, that she was in the hospital. You know, she was experiencing contractions, y'all, at 6 months pregnant. Now, she did a video clip, y'all, and she said, good morning. She said, we've been in the hospital all day, y'all. We have to stay in the hospital for a while. My baby girl thinks she's missing something out here, but she's got to stay in a little longer, y'all. And she also said that she wanted to thank God, y'all, for her husband. She said he was over there, knocked out, poor thing. She said he's been riding in there with me. She said my contractions are starting to come down now. My body is just tired, but we've got this, unquote. And that is so nice. And usually when women, you know, work hard and stuff and do a lot of work and bring a lot of money, they always thank their husbands. And that's good that Fantasia thanked her husband and he was there with her, you know, while she was going through this contraction, this early contraction, what have you. And we can't wait till her baby girl makes it here to the world. So congratulations goes out to Fantasia and her husband that was over there knocked out sleeping while she was going through all that. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, the Kardashians, honey, they sending subtle little relationship status signals. Now, they're saying that Kim Kardashian and her mama, honey, Miss Kris Jenner, appear to be sending subtle little messages about the status of her relationship with her estranged husband, Kanye West. Now, they're saying in a post, honey, on social media, Kim showed, honey, her ongoing support for her wonderful husband, Kanye, or should I say her ex-husband, Kanye, by sporting a new pair of his Yeezy slides. But they say that mama of hers, honey, had stopped, honey, had Kim to stop using Kanye's last name. Now, she said shared a picture of her kids, golf ball bags, and Kim's personalized one of her things with her maiden name on it, with Kim Kardashian on it. So I think it's a sad thing that she's taking away West from her last name. Now them kids not going to know who they are because their mama last name could be Kardashian and theirs or West. And what have you.
They know, but they know they daddy, Gary. They know his last name, West. I'm sure they'll explain to them.
Well, they need to do something. Why
and
you
if they get a divorce, why would her mama not put West? Why would she put West on it?
No, not the mama. Kim took West off of her name.
No, I thought you said when the mama got them gifts and got them golf bags.
No, the mama got they had got gifts, but she stopped using Kanye's last name on it. Yes, she did, and I don't think that was fair because I'm sure Kanye's money helped buy those golf bags and all those gifts too. But now all of a sudden,
a lot of information.
You know, so my thing is, honey, they should keep the last name, and she should keep her last name as well, too. She took it when she got married, so why not keep it then? And now you got them babies with their last name, West, and what have you. But anyway, it's a sad look, so continue to pray for Kim and Kanye's children, honey. And their mama don't want to have their daddy last name, but nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Megan Thee Stallion, honey. Now, this is too much. This is confusing to the children as much to kids already confused as it is. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, now they say she's already dated. Now they say happily dated y'all rapper Party. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, apparently, honey, she has her eyes, honey, on City Girls rapper Young Miami. Now, she tweeted, I was too shy to tell her, honey, in person, but at Young Miami 305, she said, I want a date. And Miami responded, I've been wanting you too, so what's up? Unquote. Brad, what is that about?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't heard about it till you said it. Don't know. Don't care.
It's sad, though. I mean, it's confusing. Don't y'all think the children are already confused? Now, here, this woman's dating this guy, honey, a rapper, honey, but then she told this female rapper that she want to date her, too, and stuff like that. It's just
they
too much
probably
going
joking,
on.
so people like you can have something to talk about.
Really? Well, that's not a good joke, honey. I mean, the children are already confused, and Lil Susie already don't know, honey, she want to be with Lil Johnny, because Lil Johnny said he loved her, but then Lil Susie said, well, I love Megan.
Sound like a party to me.
What you say, Special K?
It sounds like a nice party to me.
You ain't lying. You ain't never lied, boy.
I'm sitting there looking at both of them pictures. I'm like, all right.
Where is the problem? Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. I'm like Andrew Dice Clay. I handle all that.
Hey.
Well, let's keep our parties, honey, involved in prayer because
three blind mice. Where the hell are they going?
Hickory dock.
Hey. Okay, we're going to end that one, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is orange peel. On the high end, you say orange peel, and on the low, you say beautiful tangerine orange. That's your color for the day, y'all. Now, y'all,
give it up for Gary with the T. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have her on the show this morning. Please welcome the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Marsha Fudge. Good morning, y'all. Right, everybody, y'all need to say good morning. Y'all heard it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We just didn't want to take up too much of her time with that because we want to hear what she's talking about.
No, you don't get it. Because she walked in the press room and she said good morning and nobody said good morning and she checked
readdressed.
So we had to listen. We have laughed at that. Good morning, Secretary Fudge. We are so happy to have you. I have to mention that she is a proud member and past national president of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, founded in 1913.
All right, my sisters.
Yes, ma'am. And you know I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
My brother.
Yes, ma'am. So we are so happy to have you this morning, and congratulations on your new appointment to HUD. You are the second black woman to lead this department after another Delta, Patricia Roberts Harris.
That's right.
Back when Carter was president. And so how was it getting sworn in by Vice President Harris last month?
It was just one of the highlights of my life. I very much enjoy being in Kamala's company. I call her a friend, and I am just so proud that she could swear me in with my family. It was an extraordinary day.
That's awesome. Wow. Well, now, last week, President Biden announced the American Job Plan. Can you break down what that means for the average American?
I absolutely can. Thank you. You know, it's interesting to me that people think that it's not a good bill. And let me tell you why it's a great bill. The first thing is it's going to create almost 3 million jobs. And most of those jobs are jobs with people with high school diplomas. It is going to hit us our neighborhoods where we need the most help. It's going to give us broadband. Now, we know for a fact that so many of our young people have lost almost a year of schooling because they didn't have the proper access from their homes to do their schoolwork. It's going to do away with all lead paint and lead pipes so that our children are not poisoned by lead. Safe roads and bridges. We all know that our bridges are in total disrepair. We're going to build almost 2 million new homes. And we all know that homelessness and low-income and affordable housing are real issues in this country. Increase the ability of public transportation. Do something with the electric grid, which we know is a major problem. That's why they had all the problems in Texas and in Mississippi and these other places, because the grid went down because of bad weather. So the jobs plan is going to put $200 billion in housing alone. More than $600 billion in roads and bridges. It is a historic piece of legislation, and I just hope that people will support it. It's going to take care of daycare. You know, so many women have lost their jobs because of daycare. Right. Money for daycare, money to take care of our parents as they age. It's a great bill.
Absolutely. Now, Secretary Fudge, you're in your new role at HUD. What is your vision for the future?
My vision is that we will have a future where no one lives on the street, where people who live in public housing will be able to live in safe, decent places without lead and mold and rodents. A place where people can live with dignity and respect, and a place that will give them the opportunity to go further. Some place that will give them the kind of confidence they need because they will have a home. That's my job.
Right. And then now I know y'all have a real fight when it comes to the Senate or whatever. I really hope that y'all can pass this bill. If anybody needs more information, where can they go?
There are two places they can go. The first place is go to HUD.gov. and they can find pretty much anything that they need there. The other thing is, we have in place now a program where we are working with the consumer finance people so they can go to their website as well, which is consumerfinance.gov. Because we're going to hold landlords accountable. No matter what COVID is doing, I understand that there are difficulties, but we are not going to allow them to not take care of their properties and take care of our people.
Yeah, and I want to ask you just out of curiosity, Ms. Fudge, what was it like watching the Trump administration, your predecessor, and when you got ready to take this role? Were you like, okay, I got to clean up this? What were some of the things that was the most concerning to you? And I really got to fix this. I got to clean this up right here. This ain't right. What were some of the things that really stood out? I'm just curious.
The most concerning for me was just the neglect over the last 4 years. The previous administration really made an effort to disinvest and to discount agencies like HUD. Any agencies that really were on the ground and work with people, they cut funding, they cut staffing. So even though I have outstanding people who work for HUD, and I mean they work very, very hard because they're understaffed and they're overworked. So the biggest problem was just the neglect. And the unconcern about people in need. And so it's just some of it is just a matter of attitude and leadership, but also it is a matter of putting our money where our mouth is and doing the things that we are required to do.
Right. I am so excited to have you on this morning, and congratulations again to you, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Marsha Fudge. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming on. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. You too. Delta Sigma Theta, boy, the sunrise out there doing it. Oh. Yes. Oh, I didn't know you were still on the phone. I'm sorry. I got excited. All right, Rick's About the Morning Show. Hey, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning.
What up, Rick? Good to talk to you, brother. Listen, man.
Good talking to you.
Man, I'm getting my second vaccination shot today. And I was literally, I've never gotten a vaccination before, and so this is the first time. I'm not one of those people that I'm super have a ton of confidence in the medical community, but what I do know is that I don't want to die. Right. And so as I think about that, even today and getting this second shot, we just saw that the president announced that he wants to ensure that the eligibility for all adults is moved up from May 1st to April 19th. And really what that means is eligibility, right? So if you're over the age of 16, they want to make sure that you are now in a position to be able to get the vaccine wherever you are. And they're doing that by increasing the number of eligible sites from 17,000 to 40,000, which is huge. So they're saying that 90% of Americans are going to be within 5 miles of a vaccination center. Now, we still know that means that people still have issues with transportation. They still have issues with knowing what the process is. They still sometimes have issues in navigating that process. So for those of us who know people that want to get the vaccine but have a difficult time accessing vaccination sites and or the ability to register, then we should be helping them do that. Second thing I want to talk about
they need to put vaccines at all the juicy crabs.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do, Rick. I don't know what they were thinking. You should be the Secretary of HUD or Health HHS.
I have everybody vaccinated. You can put them in Juicy Crab and Chick-fil-A. They'll be vaccinated and saved. Go ahead, man.
Listen, the governor of Texas is... did you hear about what he did yesterday, Rick? The governor of Texas decided that he would not throw out the first pitch at the Rangers game, not in protest of anything that was happening in Texas, because the Major League Baseball decided not to do the All-Star game in Georgia, in Atlanta. So he decided that he would protest that by not throwing out the first pitch.
Oh, I thought he wasn't going to do it because the last time he did it, the wheelchair rolled backwards off that mound. So I didn't know it was that. But thank you.
We also know that Texas is passing their own law, and so they all just a part of the same fraternity of anti-democracy that trying to justify how, in any way, shape, or form, you block people from the polls. And so this is just them being a part of that same team. But it really, in my opinion, just made him look petty. Because if this is nothing to do with the state of Texas, but it does have to do with those that are part of the team trying to block democracy, which is going to be a larger issue for us going forward, and why some of the bills that are now being presented to the House are going to be so important. Lastly, man, before I get out of here, I got to talk about a young girl by the name of Cameron Gardner. Who I am just in love with right now, Rick. She decided she was learning in school about persuasive letters, and the 7-year-old decided that she wanted to send a letter to Old Navy. She wrote to Old Navy, "I don't like that the front pockets of girls' jeans are fake. I want front pockets because I want to put my hands in them. I also want to put things in them. Would you consider making girls' jeans with front pockets that are not fake? Thank you for reading my request." Old Navy sent her a letter back, Rick, and sent her 4 pair of pants with real pockets.
Oh, snap.
Love it.
And so one of the real heroes is the teacher who decided that they wanted to help these babies write persuasive letters. But this baby decided she knew what she didn't like. She knew she was a consumer. She sent it to them. And this came back. And, man, listen, if all of us had the willingness to be a little bit more persuasive about the things we wanted, what would the world look like? So big up to Cameron Gardner, first grader, 7 years old, that just told Old Navy how they need to make their pants and got them. Y'all, those are 3 things I got for you. Hit me on Jeff's Nation on all social media. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all on Thursday.
No, I was writing just now, putting a letter together to write Zara, tell them to start making them tight suits where you can start wearing them, Jeff. So that's what I was.
Yeah. Well, the last one I had, your auntie made, and the stitching kept coming out.
All right, Brad, Eva, anybody? Does this bring back any memories?
This is that Saturday morning. That Saturday morning, your mama got that food on. She told you go in there and sweep and mop and sweep. That is that good old childhood. I love this song.
Right. And do y'all know she won Star Search? Remember Star Search?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she was on Family Matters. She was she played what's his name, girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was on Family
Man.
Matters.
What does it take you back to, Brett? Tender Kisses.
Man, it's just a good, sweet little song, and you just was in love back then. When this song came out and you had a little boyfriend, you was just, baby, you just wanted to give him tender kisses, honey. It's just sweet. It's just a sweet song.
Don't y'all miss the innocent love, the innocent, sweet, write a love note? You know, we done went from Tender Kisses to Bust It.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We done went from Tender Kisses to WAP. Maybe need to get y'all line the mix Tender Kisses and Bust It, and let's see how.
Right.
What happened?
Man,
love was innocent.
Happened?
Love was pure. Love was beautiful. You had a crush on that girl in high school, had her hair cut in a Chinese bob. and that asymmetric. That damn mushroom.
Clip.
Yes. Yeah, y'all remember that? What?
Yes.
Yep.
Shoot.
Everybody had that low, will you go with me? Will you be my girlfriend? Yes, no.
Right.
Check the box. Or maybe. Yeah.
You fold up that letter a certain way.
Friend give it to her.
Yes.
Right. You always gave it to her friend. Say, give this to Felicia.
Right.
Can you get it to Felicia? And her little stinking breath self, go in there and give it to her, too. And kind of look at you with a little slight attitude because she really wanted to talk to you herself.
Right.
But she's nice enough. She gone on and do it. That was real love. Love was innocent and sweet back then. And then them little notes, you fold them per day. You know that little way you fold the note where the note lock, you can't open it up.
Yeah, you fold the tip over.
Right. Those were the first text messages.
Hey, did you ever slide a note in her locker?
Oh, yeah, those little holes at the bottom.
Slide a note in her locker, yeah.
And then you stand down the hall stalking, looking down there at the locker trying to see if she going to read it right then. And most of the time they'll take it and put it in their little purse and go on to class. Man, you be like, dang. So that was
You wanted to see how she was going to react.
Yeah, because if she smiled, you know you in there. And if she balled it up and throw it away, which was usually my response.
Right.
She was done.
Remember that one time you wrote a note to a girl and you gave it to her friend and you told her friend to just make sure she read it for her because the girl that you like couldn't read that good.
No, that was nobody else experienced that but you.
She had a big ass, but she was taking them fundamentals.
Yeah, that was a Ricky.
She was taking them
one cute one.
She was big ass, but sitting up in the class with that little helmet on, but she'd take it off before that bell ring.
Not the helmet.
It's time to get out of this. It's time to get out of this. Yeah, let's get out of this. Don't say nothing else, Rick.
How you doing this morning, Mother Thomas?
I'm doing good, Ricky. I'm sure enough doing good. I feel good this morning. How y'all doing?
Man, y'all give a big round of applause for the one and only Mr. Thomas, y'all. Come on.
Mr. Thomas, good morning, sir.
How you doing, young buck?
Man, we doing good, Mr. Thomas. We hanging in there. It's Tuesday. We excited about getting our vaccines and trying to get everything back to normal. Have you been vaccinated yet, Mr. Thomas?
I ain't been vaccinated yet because I don't know. I just don't know. Nobody don't be vaccinating me. Now, I vaccinate somebody else. I ain't going to vaccinate me. I vaccinate somebody else. You don't vaccinate me.
Well, have your good friend got vaccinated?
Who that? Yeah. Oh, he did just the other day, Friday. My good friend Maestro Powell from El Paso, Florida. But he got to go back because they shot some oranges and juice in him from the orange.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, he said that acid from the orange gonna kill it, so he went on shot himself up.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, we are just so excited to have you, man. And your purpose of coming on the show is talking to these young people because these young people out here getting high, and you are trying to stop the drug epidemic that is harming the community. What they out there using now, Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
What they?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
no.
got these drugs. They got these drugs. They got the one called Food Law. They're right there. That right there. Yeah. Yeah.
And what is that, Mr. Thomas? How they take that?
They take that. It's just like something you smoke out these little pipes. I don't know what it is. It's white. It look kind of yellow white. And then as soon as you do this here, oh Lord, yeah,
oh
yeah,
and that's what it's called.
That's what it is. Yeah, oh Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And Mr. Thomas, so you are trying to get people off of drugs where they can be clean and sober, Mr. Thomas. You want us to play your song right now?
Yeah, please. Yeah, play it. Yeah,
here it is.
Yeah,
there it is, Mr. Thomas.
There go my song.
There it is, Mr. Thomas. You don't have to do drugs. Let's go.
You don't got to do drugs.
Yeah, to make a living.
Make a living. Oh no. You don't have to do drugs to get by. Now this what it'll make you do.
Yeah.
To make you think to get ahead.
Come on.
But before you know it, it'll kill you dead. Can't you see for yourself what drugs are doing?
Don't worry about it. Now.
Yeah. Come on, Jesus.
Yeah, Mr. Thomas, yeah.
Jesus loves you.
Come on.
Put the drugs away.
You got to get up.
You need to get up. off with cocaine.
Get up on the crack.
Get up off with the crack.
Yeah.
Get yourself together.
Come on.
And get your man. Get it. What to do it?
Hey, you don't have to do drugs.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for the one and only.
Yeah. Get off the drugs. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying, man. The spirit that hit me. Mr. Summer, y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only.
Oh, Lord.
Thomas, ladies and gentlemen.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The same as being brought to you by Indeed. That's right. When you're hiring, there's no luxury of time. So instead of waiting for people to see your sponsored post, invite them to apply. More at Indeed.com/credit. 26 minutes after the hour. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm Eva Marcel here with a quick look at your front page news. Yesterday, the police chief of Minneapolis testified against former officer Derek Chauvin in his trial for the murder and manslaughter of George Floyd. The chief said that Chauvin's kneeling on Floyd's neck was, quote, in no way, shape, or form part of the department's policy or training. A training officer and the doctor who pronounced Floyd dead also testified yesterday. Meanwhile, the highly contagious COVID-19 variant first discovered in the UK has now spread to all 50 states. Now, if you recall, this mutation is more dangerous because it's easier to catch and the symptoms are more severe. Good news is that we have a large number of vaccine supply, but the U.S. is now under pressure to share unused vaccines with other countries. Meanwhile, the fight over voting rights is getting pretty messy, Ricky. Republicans are ramping up their push to restrict voting access by boycotting and, in some cases, penalizing companies that express opposition to the changes. Meanwhile, Democratic-led states like Virginia and New Jersey are pushing through bills to expand voting rights. And last but certainly not least, in international news, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a law yesterday that would allow him to potentially remain in power until 2036. Putin, who turns 69 this year, is currently serving his fourth presidential term. All right, wow. That was a quick look at your front. I know, that's a long time in power. That's a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Already, baby. Shout out to them Baylor Bears out of Waco, Texas. They are the NCAA basketball champs. They beat Gonzaga 86-70. Game was never close. It was man amongst boys. It was the professionals versus the doggone JV middle school squad. I mean, Gonzaga was undefeated, the only undefeated team in NCAA, and Baylor treated them boys like they was in Pee Wee basketball, YMCA, doggone it. Man, so that was the first championship for... Man, it was like, because I just knew this was going to be a good game, man, but it is what it is, man. First men's national championship for Baylor. Congratulations right there. In the meantime, former NBA great Paul Pierce, a.k.a. The Truth, was allegedly fired from ESPN just days after Pierce posted a video of him smoking a blunt surrounded by half-naked women twerking in the background, man. Paul Pierce, you can't do this, man. It's like so many people. Do they understand? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Anyways, we're going to say. And then he actually posted another video after that. After he was fired, he was kind of laughing and giggling like, hey, stay tuned. Like something else is coming.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
It is what it is, man. Former NBA star Hubert Davis has been named new head basketball coach for University of North Carolina, replacing the legend Roy Williams, who recently retired. Hubert Davis played for the Tar Heels 1988 through 1992. He will be the first black head coach in UNC men's basketball history. So big ups and congratulations to Hubert Davis, man. Follow me, at Rock T Holla on my social media platforms. Let's talk sports. What up, Rick?
Hey, Rock, I got a little letter. Hey, man, dear Rickey Smiley, man, tell Rock T, man, I love his sports segment, man, and keep doing what he's doing. I've been trying to hit him up on Instagram and Facebook. He never returned any of my inboxes, text, or email, but I just want Rock T to know that I'm his #1 fan, and I follow him everywhere he go. So would you please post my picture on RS Comedy on your Instagram? Let Rock T know that I love him. Signed, Terrence Carter. So man, Rock T, you got fans out there. And
man, I appreciate that, Terrence.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Terrence. Oh, yeah. That's the homie T-Dog. Keep on listening, Terrence, bro.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Oh, man.
Super Dave.
You ain't right, bruh.
That's his #1 fan.
#1 fan, man.
Yes,
Gary, are you?
Baby,
hanging
like
at
a tadpole.
Y'all better get off my man, Terrence.
Oh, man, it's time for the hot spot. Brett, what you got?
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Why did you put that on your thing? Oh, my God. Okay. As we previously reported, y'all, Boosie pleaded with Mark Zuckerberg to restore his Instagram page after he was banned for constantly promoting sexually suggestive photos from his OnlyFans account. He said, they just took my Instagram. And he said, Mark Zuckerberg, I need to talk to you. Bosses need to talk to bosses, Mark. And Boosie claimed that the ban affected his business and reportedly filed a lawsuit for $20 million for racial discrimination. Well, y'all, now he calling on black billionaires to create an app that rivals Facebook and Instagram, and he want to run it. He said Instagram is racist. Facts. # black billionaires. Let's start our own social media and let me run it. He said, # take away their power. They make their money off us. With or without y'all, I'm going to find a way is what Lil Boosie say. Moving on, y'all. Rihanna attended the Stop Asian Hate rally in New York City on Easter Sunday. Baby, she was in the street dancing, but she had her mask up all the way to her eyes. She had a hat on and some glasses, and you didn't know who she was, but her assistant posted photos of her marching in the streets, and she killed it. And then it was this fan, this Asian fan, and he, I think he didn't know her Instagram, so she was giving him his her Instagram page, and he was like, "Is that you?" He didn't even know that he was getting Rihanna's Instagram page from Rihanna. So it was crazy. Yeah. Let me tell y'all one more thing real quick. The Weeknd has announced that he's donating $1 million to Hunger Relief in Ethiopia. The money will provide... Yeah, it provide 2 million meals to those in need of food amid the ongoing conflict between the government and the Tigray region. So we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. That's what's up with the Weeknd doing that special thing. If I had $1 million to donate, I would do that too. What about you, Rick? You got $1 million to donate?
I mean, I actually send money over to, if I'm not mistaken, Uganda to a girls' school. So we sent enough money. I do between 10 and 20,000 a year. Pastor Walter Solomon, member of Kappa Alpha Psi, he goes over there every single year, and we send between $5,000 and $15,000 over there to a girls' school, and we send enough money to provide food for the school for the entire year because they grow their own food. And so we send money, and they send videos. They are so grateful. They're so thankful and appreciative and humble and meek and awesome. So I will get Pastor Walter Solomon on. So when he go back over there, he really building stuff over there in Africa. So I'm just proud to be in a partnership with
so
him.
nice.
He's like a big brother to me. We've been doing it for years, but him and his son, Deuce Solomon, Beta Zeta, they get on a plane and they go over there. So one year I'm going to go with them, but we make sure that we load them up to make sure that they have what they need to support this girls' school. And it's just so awesome. I'll share the pictures and stuff. Just remind me. I got you.
Oh, that's nice, Rick. All right, y'all. Well, coming up next, we got Talk It Out Tuesday with Yanetta Spring, and we got the Praise Mix Down. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, every Tuesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring join us so we can help black people in particular get used to the idea of going to seek counseling and therapy, and we call it Talk It Out Tuesday. So, Yanetta, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How y'all doing?
Man, we doing good. Happy to have you this morning. So you have a theme for the month of April, and it's called acceptance.
Yes, acceptance in April. We always say Talk It Out Tuesday is not a substitute for therapy, but it can be a springboard to help get you there.
Right.
So today I wanted to do something a little different because I can explain what acceptance is, but I think it would be cool if you guys could experience what it feels like and what it looks like when we lack acceptance or when we refuse to accept.
Right.
So y'all cool with doing a little exercise real quick?
Let's go.
So if you have 2 pens, pick up 2 pens. If you have 2 pens or 2 pencils, and put one in each hand. So when you put both of your pens in your hands, just kind of hold on to them. And one of the hands, I want you to squeeze it really tight as you can. The other hand, just kind of let the pen just sit there in your hand.
Right.
So while I'm talking, I want y'all to keep squeezing that pen in your hand and squeeze it as tight as you possibly can and just hold on to that pressure and keep squeezing it. And that squeezing hand represents a lack of acceptance, right? So this hand wants to be in control. This hand refuses to let go. It may be getting tired and hurting. What are you noticing in the other hand?
It's just chill.
It just drops.
It's just chill, right?
Yeah.
Relax.
So the pens, it's relaxed, right? So the pens in your hand, both of the hands, they represent a problem you have, right? It's the same problem, but in one hand, refusing to let it go. And it's uncomfortable. And it's taking some attention and energy. It's hard to focus because you're feeling that, sensation or that pain or whatever in your hand. And the other one is inconvenient, but it's manageable, right? Like you can sit with that pen in your hand, but, if you let go of that pen now and then just notice how your hand feels when you kind of let it go. Tell me what it feels like.
Tell me the one where you're squeezing real tight.
Release.
Yeah, once you let it go,
Release.
let it go now. How does that feel? It feels relieved.
Right.
Right? Sometimes it starts to get numb from squeezing it. So trying to hold on to stuff for so long, it can make you so focused on that pain and numb that you can't really feel anything else in your hand. Right? So that's what acceptance or the lack of acceptance looks like. And that's what acceptance is when you just hold that pen. Because the problem isn't always going to go away. Do you want to be uncomfortable holding that problem, or do you want to be able to hold it comfortably with less distress? Iyanla Vanzant has a quote for pain, and it's to pay attention inward now. Right? So if you're experiencing something painful, you have to pay attention inward to see where that's coming from. An acronym I have for pain is projecting anger and ignoring needs. Right? So sometimes when we're in pain, we project our anger on people and we ignore what it is that we need.
Well, one thing that helped me when I go through stuff or whatever, I just stand in the middle of the floor and just blow bubbles. That helps.
That is a mindfulness. We do that in therapy. I have bubbles in my office.
I had a cousin at a wedding reception was just standing in the middle of the floor just blowing bubbles. It was relaxing for him or whatever, and everybody else was dancing, but he was blowing bubbles. And so I started doing it, and it worked.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Follow me on social media, Springforth Counseling. If you want resources, text SPRING to 55444, and I'd love to connect with you. Y'all have a good
Council
day.
Spring, you're so awesome to have you. Thank you so much.
I love being here. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring.